I stood there without saying a word, while everyone else spoke for me, about me, and against me. They thought my silence meant weakness. They thought my lowered eyes meant guilt. They were wrong. I remember the sound of the door closing behind me. Soft, final, like it had decided my fate before I could speak. That was the day my life broke in half. I had nothing in my hands. No money, no phone, no place to go, only a small bag, and a heart that refused to scream. I didn't cry, not because I wasn't hurting, but because crying felt like giving them what they wanted. I had loved quietly all my life, worked quietly, endured quietly, and now, I was being thrown away quietly too. He stood there in his perfect suit, surrounded by people who nodded at everything he said. A powerful man, a respected name, the kind of man whose words sounded like truth, even when they were lies. He didn't raise his voice. He didn't need to. She has nothing, he said calmly. No proof, no value, no future here. Everyone believed him. Why wouldn't they? He was influential, wealthy, untouchable, and I was just the silent one. I wanted to speak. My lips trembled, my chest burned, but the words stayed trapped inside. Because deep down, I knew something they didn't. I knew the truth didn't need to shout. It only needed time. That night, I slept on a bench. Cold metal beneath my back. City lights above my head. People walking past like I was invisible. For the first time, I felt helpless, not weak, helpless. I replayed everything in my mind. Every insult disguised as advice. Every order disguised as care. Every moment I was told to be patient, to stay quiet, to trust him. I trusted him. That was my mistake. Days passed, then weeks. I worked wherever I could. Cleaning floors before sunrise, washing dishes after midnight, smiling at people who never looked back. I stayed silent, not because I was afraid, but because I was watching patterns, listening carefully, learning how powerful people get careless when they think no one is paying attention. There were moments I almost gave up, moments when hunger felt louder than hope, moments when I wondered if silence had cost me everything. But then, something small happened. A stranger helped me without asking why. A warm meal appeared when I needed it most. A job offer came from someone who saw effort, not status. Hope didn't arrive loudly. It arrived gently, like a hand on my shoulder, whispering, "Not yet, stay." So I stayed. I saved every coin, learned every skill I could, listened more than I spoke. Patience became my shield, while he continued ruling rooms with confidence. I was building something invisible. He laughed at my absence, told others I had disappeared, that I had failed. Let him believe that, because patience has a strange power. It lets arrogance grow careless. It lets truth mature. One evening, I received a message. Short, unexpected, a name I recognized, someone close to him, someone who had seen too much. They wanted to talk. We met quietly, no witnesses, no drama. They spoke nervously at first, then faster, then everything spilled out. Documents, recordings, dates, proof. My hands shook, but my voice stayed calm. I didn't smile, I didn't celebrate. Justice wasn't here yet, but it was finally breathing. Weeks later, the world shifted. An investigation was announced. His name appeared in headlines. Questions began replacing praise. He stood before cameras now, defensive, confused, angry. The same people who once nodded, now stepped back. Power is loyal only to itself. I was called in, asked to speak. For the first time, I didn't stay silent. I spoke slowly, clearly, without bitterness. I didn't insult him. I didn't beg. I simply told the truth. And the truth didn't need drama. It landed, heavy all on its own. His influence cracked. His arrogance collapsed under the weight of evidence. The room that once belonged to him no longer listened. When it was over, no one clapped. Justice doesn't need applause. As I walked out, I felt lighter, not because I won, but because I endured. I didn't destroy him. His own actions did. I just waited long enough for the world to see. Now, when people ask how I survived, I tell them this: silence is not surrender, patience is not weakness, and the quiet ones are often the strongest in the room. Because while others are busy speaking, we are preparing, and when justice finally arrives, it speaks for us.